Hello everybody. I was planning on making some clover drink today, but it ended up pouring rain out, so I don't want to go out and pick clovers just to have them go disgustingly brown by the time they get in here. So what we're going to do instead is make emergency cookies, which is one of my favorite things to make. So you can do quite a few different variations here. I've just got some milk chocolate chips, some butterscotch chips, and some salted roasted peanuts. But you can do unsalted peanuts, you can do semi-sweet or dark chocolate chips, and you can do peanut butter chips instead of butterscotch. So it's really whatever you've got on hand or whatever your preferences are. But to make emergency cookies, all you do is you take your chocolate chips and your butterscotch chips, you combine them, and then you heat them up. If you want to do it on the stove, go ahead. If you want to do it in the microwave, go ahead. I want to do it in the microwave today, so that's what we're going to do. And these are called emergency cookies just because if you just learned in 15 minutes you have friends coming over and you don't have snacks, here's the perfect snack. Super simple. Not for peanut allergy people, but for people who aren't allergic to peanuts. It's a great snack. So what we're going to do is we're just going to heat this up and then I'll bring it back out. Alrighty, so super simple. I just did 30 seconds in the microwave and then I stirred it, then another 30 seconds and I stirred it again, and now they are all melted and combined together. This is exactly what we want, and then what we're going to do is we're going to dump our peanuts in too and stir those in as well. So what you need is just a 1:1:1 ratio of all three of your ingredients. 1 whatever of chocolate chips, 1 whatever of butterscotch chips, and 1 whatever of peanuts. It can be a shoe, it can be your favorite cup, it can be an actual measuring cup, whatever you got. 1:1:1 ratio of all three. Sometimes I go a little heavy on the peanuts, depends on how bad I was at measuring and if I feel like I want it more crunchy instead of chocolatey. Depends on the day. But this is what we've got now, nice and lumpy and all coated. And so all we do with this is we will go and drop them into piles onto a parchment covered cookie sheet or a plate. Doesn't really matter. It'll come off either way, but I will tell you if you do it with a plate and nothing on the plate, they do stick quite a bit. And my fingernails are too long to get them off today, so I'm actually going to use parchment paper and a pan today. But all you do is you just plop them on. Easy peasy, super simple. 1 tablespoon-ish, depends on how big of a treat you want. I've heard these called I've heard my friends call these Snicker cookies because they think they taste like Snickers. I do not necessarily concur. I guess they do somewhat taste like Snickers, but either way, these are emergency cookies, and it's just this simple, super fast, super easy. Just if you want something immediately, if you're craving chocolate now, this is something you can do super simply. And you can put whatever you want in these. They're just nice, simple, little drop cookies. Cookies, I guess. No baking time required. And so, depending on how lazy you are, you can just leave these on the counter and they will be fine. But if you're fancy, you can freeze these. And I like eating them completely frozen because who needs tempering when you've frozen your chocolate? So it gives it a nice cold snap like you tempered it. But you didn't. It's just 1 minute in the microwave. Simple, simple. So yeah, here we go. I'll do the other ones in a minute. I don't let anything go to waste, but this is what we've got. And I will just do the rest of them and pop them in the freezer. And then I'll show you guys what they look like at the end. Now we're back, so they're all nice and frozen through now, so they're all ready to eat. So these are nice and solid, all good. And they're just super sweet and super salty and just a fun way to get some dessert in you really fast. So I hope you guys have a fun time trying them, and the justice reveal is on Sunday, so I'll see you guys then. Bye!